My name is Laur and this is my application video for ISEC International 1920. In this video I'm going to share with you 3 main points. First, I'm going to introduce myself so we get to know each other better. Second, I'm going to briefly introduce my ISEC experience for the past 6 years. And third, what do I envision as a part of ISEC International 1920. So let's get started. To introduce myself, I'm going to share with you 5 facts about myself. So fact number 1 is that I was born and raised in Romania, in a small village called Susanești, where I lived together with my parents for the first 18 years of my life, where they were teaching me every day that if I want to be successful, I need to work and I need to work hard. And this is something which I carry with me all along. Another thing which I'm very proud of when it comes to my childhood is that I had that type of a childhood that today's many today's kids would like to have, like playing football in the backyard with my friends and having hide and seek sessions in the streets. Something that I'm really appreciating. Fact number 2. I'm a very positive and ambitious person and I really like traveling a lot. And there is something that you need to know about myself is that I'm super afraid of flying, even though I'm flying nearly like 4 times a month. This is still something which I need to get over it, but I'm working on it. Fact number 3. I value a lot equality and fairness, and this days back from my childhood when as a kid I had to listen to my parents all the time. They were complaining about the way their leaders and their bosses were treating them at work, not treating them in the best way possible, or not treating them equally compared with the other people. So having to listen to this as a kid was quite sad, and made me wonder if I really want to get a job in the future. So now I'm using ISEC as a platform to improve this in the world for the future kids, future generation will not have to listen to that and to get to the same things I was getting to as a child. Fact number 4. I'm a big football fan. My team is Real Madrid and I watch each and every single game of Real Madrid. And I'm also watching a lot of other games, some of the teams that I've never heard of. And if you want to have conversation about football, I'm the right guy. Fact number 5. I enjoy cooking a lot. I spend my weekends and my evening experimenting, inventing and reinventing recipes. I really enjoy doing that. It relaxes me a lot, and for me, traveling a lot in the world, I like tasting different sorts of food, and I really like to put this in practice when I get back home to cook all the things that I've been tasting all around the world. When it comes to my ISEC experience, I joined the organization in April 2013 in one small LC from Romania called ISEC in Pitești, and I ultimately became the LCP of the LC back in 2015. When I look back at that year in particular, I can see myself back in IC in India 2015, contributing to the creation of ISEC 2020. And back then, if I had any doubt about the impact that ISEC can provide to the world, or if one day we will engage and develop every single young person in the world, my perspective in that year changed for the better. And I remember that was the point when I decided to do more as a person and to do more as an ISECer, and I decided that I want to have at least 2 or 3 more experiences in ISEC. So as the term finished, I decided to apply for MC. I applied for the MC of ISEC in Slovakia, and I got selected for the MC with the customer experience. That was for the first time when I lived abroad alone. It was quite a challenge. It took me out from my comfort zone quite a lot actually, but when I look back I see that it was a very fruitful experience for me as a person and of course as an ISECer. In the end of the term, I had a choice to make. So either I continue with ISEC or I will stop and I will try the product. And I decided to apply as an MCP of ISEC in the Czech Republic. I applied and got selected, and it was an amazing year. Quite a heavy experiences with a lot of challenges, and having the experiences of hundreds of members of the organization on our shoulders, and the experiences we deliver and the experiences we do not deliver to our customers is quite amazing, and it's an experience that I would recommend to everybody in ISEC to take because it's a life-changing experience. As the term finished, as you can see, I'm still in beautiful Prague, this time as a regional manager for entity development for ISEC in Europe. It's been quite a ride so far, and to be honest, this experience gave me a lot more than I even expected. And I had the opportunity to contribute for ISEC in Europe, for its development, and also ISEC in Europe contributed to my development as a person and as an ISECer. And now I'm standing here as an ISEC international applicant for the term 1920. Since the beginning of my experience, I have fought for an ISEC which is inclusive for everybody. I fought for an ISEC which I can proudly recommend to my family and friends, because then there is a time when I can truly say that I believe in the organization, I trust in the organization, and I have fought for an ISEC which stays true to its core, because this is what makes us real and keeps us moving. And I still want to keep fighting as a part of ISEC International 1920. When I look in the perspective of the next year, I see an ISEC where the growth is our trend and development is our key to unlock that. I see our organization building on our main research to bring the biggest performance in our history. I see our entities being able to grow in more than a product. I see an organization when our sustainability will not keep us up at night, and I see an organization where our culture will be a reflection of our essence. So I want to see all this through as a part of ISEC International team for the term 1920.